our greetings, family. I just wanted to share an experience with the item, yeah, because as you know, I'm in Ghana, yeah, and it's beautiful to be back home in the motherland. And when we landed, yeah, we are staying at a place called Palace Africa, which is a guest house in a place called Oyarifa in Accra, yeah. And the guest house is basically designed to welcome brothers and sisters of the diaspora home, all right? And so it's geared towards that purpose, and they have, events and ceremonies every so often. And so it just so happened on the day that we landed, there was a full moon gathering, yeah, in progress when we got to Palace, Africa. And as a part of the full moon gathering, there was a ritual conducted, and full moon ceremonies and celebrations and rituals are very common in indigenous cultures around the world, because generally speaking, we're dealing with nature-based traditions. And so when we're dealing with Mama Africa, nature-based full moon, sun cycles, and so on and so forth, often incur ceremony and ritual for obvious reasons, because of the relationship between the moon and the feminine, yeah, or the woman. Full moon rituals tend to be guided by the feminine energy, yeah? So that's the spirit that we came and landed in Ghana. And as a part of the gathering, there was a ritual being conducted, and that ritual was called to order by a sister whose name, unfortunately, I did not get, so apologies for that. But the central ritual was guided by a brother who she introduced as Dr. Cosmos, yeah? And so there was an energy of basically collectivizing our individual.
Let me know if you can hear me, yeah?
And the sister had declared,
anybody who are listening, let me know if you
at
can
the beginning, at the opening of the central ritual, that our collective goal, our collective intention, yeah, for ourselves and our people, yes, on the continent and worldwide.
That's a muffled about coming through.
Food security, she said, yeah, food security. So we were guiding this ritual towards the intentionality of achieving food security for our people globally. And so therefore, we had to look at what we can all individually do in order to contribute, yeah, to achieving the goal of food security, all right? So the first part of the ritual was libation, yeah? And that was powerful, because it's my second time in Ghana, Mama Africa, but for the rest of my family, it was their first time. And so it was powerful that we land on the continent, and the first ritual that we engage in is libation, calling our ancestors, and our ancestors welcome us home, you know what I'm saying, to that degree. So that was powerful, yeah, to land in that energy, you know what I'm saying?
So meaning the land is a woman, right? So the land is a woman, you want to tap into it. Who is here to remove the sandals, the shoes? If you want to tap into it.
Grounding. Remove your shoes if you're going to be in the center to ground your energy.
No más you don't waste space. You don't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing extra special Subaba.
All right, mic check. Mic check. Can I be heard? Can anyone hear me? I'm gonna feed to the people that can't hear, right, you know. All right, you're hearing, man, yeah? I sound all right, yeah? It don't sound muffled or not like that, yeah? Obviously, I can't. In fact, let me just check back the thing on the live stream and make sure the people them can hear right good. My headphones are plugged in it. So anyway, while I'm doing that, family, feel free to click the button if you want to join the panel. It's open panel, innit? I'm doing that, family. All right, yeah, I sound all right still. I sound all right, yeah. So feel free to click the link in it and come through, you know what I'm saying? I just figured you know, might as well do one live, you know what I'm saying, while we're there in the Motherland, you know what I mean? Big up my sister, you know. My sister P is in the building. You don't know, you know what I mean? All right, love. Big up to Everything is Everything, the original Spider-Man. Big up to Nana. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Nana, you don't know. Big up the crew watching on Facebook. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, family. So I figured whilst I'm here, I might as well just do a live, innit? So feel free to join the panel, innit? Like, let's talk. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's good to be on. I've been waiting to get back to Ghana since 2015, which is the first time when I came. And yeah, man, but this time is extra special because, you know, I've picked them, you know what I'm saying? My big daughter, you know, my son, and the Empress, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you get me? Learn some lessons still, you know, because traveling with family is expensive, no Ross. You know what I'm saying? But it's beautiful same way. And we give thanks, you know. You know what I'm saying? We're out here drinking the good coconut water and the sobolo and all these things. So yeah, man, you know, like I was asked at some point, you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna do a live whilst I'm here, so I figured I would do one. And just share the vibes, some Africa vibes, some Ghana energies with the families, you know what I'm saying? So I'm staying right now where I am. There's a little piece of advertising because it's a good place to stay. Yeah, if you're looking for somewhere to stay when you come to Ghana, it's a place called Palace Africa. Yeah, in a place called Oyarifa, which is like the last kind of town before you leave Accra and going out. The mountains, which is Aburi Mountains, yeah, which we haven't been to yet, but we're going to be going soon. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But the mountains, they're beautiful apparently. So we have to go to check out the mountains there. But Palace Africa is a guest house that really is designed, you know, to welcome I and I back. It's started by a brother called Prince and his family. A brother from Ghana, but he grew up in, well, I say grew up. He grew up here, but also lived in the United States for a significant period of time. Bigging up Baba Senghor Jawara Baye. My president is in the building. Good to have you with me, Baba. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, get to know Baba Senghor is a serious, serious man. The last time I was really looking to come to Ghana is when he was here a couple years ago for the African Federation meeting that was taking place here. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's right. Everything is everything. Africa equals heaven. But the reality is that when you're there, you know, like it's home, but you're gonna see things and you're gonna experience things that make you want to laugh and show praise. You're also gonna see things and experience things that, you know, make you want bad. That's the nature of being an African in the 21st century. But it reinforces the work that we have to do. Big up, Sister Dawn. You don't know. So yeah, I'm in Oyarifa. I'm gonna type that in the chat, yeah. Oyarifa. And the place that I'm staying is called Palace Africa. Palace Africa. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's not like heavy in the heartbeat of Accra. It's a little bit, you know, on the outskirts. Do you know what I'm saying? Which has its pluses and its minuses. The pluses are, you know, that you're not in the heat of everything wagwan. And there's a little bit less traffic around here, but you will experience the traffic when you want to go into Accra. You know what I'm saying? Proper. The minuses are, of course, travel. Yeah. Now, which is not really a thing if you're good with the trotro. Now, the trotro, yeah, is basically at the local, you know, national bus service. Yeah, but it ain't got nothing to do with the government. The trotro is the best way to get to learn Ghana. All right, not Ghana, sorry, Accra. Yeah, if you are just arriving and you want to get to know the city, yeah, and how to get around and them thing there. Like the first time I came, the way I was able to navigate Accra was because of taking the trotro and having somebody who taught me about the trotro and just jumping into it, yeah, and just jumping into it. But I haven't been able to do that as much this time because I'm with the family. So I take the taxi cab more time, and that triple and quadruple the travel expenses. You know what I'm saying? at a circle, and there's a lot of people in Accra, so the roads are often full. Yeah, like there's no time of day where you will drive and you won't find traffic somewhere on the road. Yeah, it's one of the issues that need addressing. Do you know what I'm saying? In many different ways, but that's just the nature of the situation right there. So the link here is in the chat, and it's pinned in the chat as well, and it's also in the description. So if anybody want to come talk to me, feel free to do so. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never really taken the dollar cap thing in New York still, but I understand what you mean. I understand the thing. We got Mr. IC3 in the building. You don't know. We got everybody where are listening to I, and I'm hoping the connection is good because it looks good from where I am. That's a good question, you know. No. Hold on. Let me make sure that the thing, because I'm sure the thing. I posted the link, and it should show on the Facebook as well. But let me make sure. Hold on there. I don't want to neglect the Facebook massive. 1 second. Let me know if you can see this on Facebook. Yeah, it says it's showing up on Facebook, but I'm gonna manifest that differently. Yeah, it's there. It's there. I can see it. So the link is there. Where it says join the thing. Yeah, feel free to join the thing. You know what I'm saying? We got my brother M.A. Brown here. My brother M.A. Brown is also in the motherland. He's in Gambia. So he said he's going to join man later as well. You know? Now that's another thing, yeah, because across the coast of West Africa, I was talking to a brother about this. You know what I'm saying? On the other day. And he was saying that I was saying to him that it would be brilliant, yeah, if somebody just devised like travel across the coast, because enough people would want to. You can do that in car, but to be able to travel by boat along the coast would be a mad thing. You got history, dancing partner. You get me, Nana? You good?
Hello. You're making me. I'm missing my home. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you're making me miss Ghana. Terrible.
Indeed. Nah, it's beautiful, man. It's good to be here, man. It's good to be. How long since you last come?
2018. 2018.
Okay. 3 years. Not
Yeah,
too
it's
bad.
been
Not
2018 since I last came, which is terrible for me.
Not too bad. Yeah,
my mum just tried to call me from Ghana, but I'm talking to you. Yeah. I normally come every year. Yeah, so I think it was 2018 when I came last. And
okay.
Can you see me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Right, yeah, my mum was just trying to call me actually. From Ghana.
Well, I feel honored that I'm taking precedence over Mama, but I feel a little bit guilty at the same time.
Oh, don't be guilty. If she wants to talk to her daughter, she needs to come to London. I've sent her the message. I've done the message. She's chilling.
Yeah,
Have you gone to the Ashanti region at all, or are you doing Accra mostly?
No, so this is the thing, yeah. Like the last time I came, I didn't get to go Kumasi, and this time I was hell bent on reaching, especially because we've got our daughter with us, and her father is from Ghana, yeah, but he's Ashanti, so we were trying to work it out, and it just didn't work out. But we have linked with her family in Accra, but not just Kumasi, and that's what we was really waiting for, which we shouldn't have. We should have just booked it and went, do you know what I'm saying, and tried to figure out when we got there. But we kind of ran out of time and other things. So we're gonna do that next time, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying?
When are you looking to come back to Ghana? Or actually, I can ask you that when I see you.
Yeah, no,
within the next year.
But that's soon, isn't it? Soon. Like Nehanda is very, very, on coming back soon. So.
Oh, so she likes it too. Well, of course she does. I mean, your daughter's got
Go on.
Your daughter's got a Ghanaian name as well, so of course.
Yeah. No, she loves it. She loves it. In fact, I feel like if we could return next month, she'd be on it. So yeah, you know, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I cannot complain. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But yeah, it's
cool.
nice, man. I've been enjoying. We went to Cape Coast, around them sides there. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've been to different parts of Accra. I haven't gone to Adar this time either, and I wanted to go to Adar, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So
That's
you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
like
But Adar is one of the most. But
beautiful places.
trust me, like Adar is one of the most beautiful places I've seen ever in life. Like just ever in life. Yeah, so but yeah, haven't gone there this time. So you go.
So if you go to the Ashanti region where I'm from, you definitely, apart from going to Kumasi, if you're going by car, you'll pass by where my mum's family come from, both sides. So my mum comes from Colongo, and I'm not talking, it's not even talking family business, because if you Google my mum, you'll find her details there. But Konongo is like the district capital of the Ashanti Chim central region. And like, so they've got gold mines there, they've got cocoa farms, and it's very different. But it's because it's the district capital, it's not like, well, it's not like Accra. To me, it's like a village. It's like when I went to, where did I go in Jamaica? Ochi, but without the vibes.
Yeah. I hear you. Do you know what? That's one thing though, yeah. Like everyone that I know that has been to Ghana and been to Jamaica said like it's a very similar place. Like nature-wise. Like it just the scenery just looks very similar. Do you know what I'm saying? And then certain places you go, the energy is the same. Some certain places you go, the energy is different. But yeah, just how it looks. yeah. It's mad.
I'll tell you where it really looks like Ghana though. Grenada.
Okay, that's on the list, you know.
Yeah, and it's got the red, gold, and green as well, painted everywhere.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my big sister Oneness is in Ghana. We're overdue a visit there, so like, there's gonna be a lot of traveling in the next few years. Big up to Miss Madeline in the building. You get me? You know, I still in my mind, yeah. Every time I say Madeline, I still say Kato. You know, I got revise that. But big up yourself. I went to Madeline's place. Because Madeline's from Cape Coast, isn't it? So I was in her place. You get me? Although I drove past all the kenke and I didn't get that.
Right. So these are quick questions for you: Gar kenke or Fanta kenke?
This is a good question, and I can't say right now. I've only ever had Fanta kenke. I have not had the Gar kenke. So yeah. You get me? So I've got to maybe before.
Give me a second. I'm gonna come back in a minute because this is like the third call now. I'll be back in a second, Jeff.
Take it over. Yeah, man. So basically, when I'm saying that, when you go to Cape Coast, because we drove back to Accra from Cape Coast, and there's a part where like for a good half a mile. Yeah, like it's just kenke. If you don't know what kenke is, you have to Google, right? Kenkey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Google what kenke is. But yeah, it's like, you know, there's like this bare kenke stands. Yeah, so it's like, and each kenke stand has a name. So the kenke stand could be God bless kenke. Or you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Biscato's kenke. You know what I'm saying? You know, then they have the Lord's kenke. It's like the kenke stands all about the place. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's been bad. What's it called? Madeline says, "What I checked for Gar kenke in London, and in Fancy Pim.
In Fancy Pim,
it's got to be it's got to be Fanta kenke. Well, yeah, but you're biased though, isn't it? You know what I'm saying.
I'm neutral. I like the Gar one. I like the one which is whiter.
Okay.
In color rather than the brown one.
Now I have to up my kenke connoisseurship to be able to make a proper judgment on the different kenkes. You know what I'm saying? You know, Kimani culture. You get me, Manasi. Yeah, man. You know,
Oh.
that's one thing I'm trying to get up as well. My tree. So I'm going market on Fridays. Yes, I'm trying to do my treat in the market. I think that's the best place.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm up in my market buying and selling. Yeah. You know, and Tesla, reduce it. And I know these things.
Well,
I'm saying, you know, yeah.
I did tree lessons when I was here, you know. So we've got a WhatsApp group where my friend's dad writes to us in tree. So, and he's looking to open up
I'm
language.
on it.
Yeah, I'll add you.
Okay, I'm on it because I was doing tree lessons, but it's difficult to maintain if you're not speaking it regular. So that my son is my guinea pig. So like as much as I can, I speak to him in tree. So that he's learning it as he's growing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll have somebody to speak it with regular. I'm trying to teach the whole family as well. But obviously, you know, as much as I can.
It's fine. Like the other day when I was talking to my my sister and my dad's like, Nana, stop showing off. I was like, I'm really not, because I don't think I can speak tree. But others can't.
I'm actually it's beautiful to learn it. You're jealous. Don't be jealous. You'll get here soon. I'm getting a drum made, and the brethren who's making my drum is just calling me now. You know, I'm gonna have to call him back. Yeah, I'm getting a drum made for my son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Did you get what else are you bringing back for me? So
well, I'm bringing back for you. Where else? You know, you said what? You said where else? You get me?
No, whenever people come to the shea butter, the coconut oil,
yes.
all the other stuff that and you're tasting as well. Yeah. And you need to get to a dark to see what Bunchy. The oil.
I've linked him a couple times still, but he's not in Accra. He's in Accra.
Yeah, and if you can get to Madar, you might be able to. When are you coming back? Actually, what's that?
But soon.
Yeah, what's that then? Because obviously you've got Mr. Norman out there too.
Yeah, I met him the last time I came. When I went to Adar, that's who we went to go see. So we did cycling. We was cycling down the beach. It was mad, and we went obviously on the river down there. And I met who was then his wife to be.
Yeah,
he married this woman that was working. So yeah, you know, you get me. Yeah, them time there was competition still. Yeah, so yeah, I'm here still. But yeah, I wanna get back to Adar. Adar's beautiful, and as well, like the Hannah likes Cape Coast. She really likes Cape Coast. She says she wants to stay there longer when she comes next time. She likes the Cape Coast vibe, but she likes anything beachy. She loves the beach. So yeah,
but you went to Cape Coast and Elmina, right?
Yeah, so we went to Cape, and we did both castles as well. So like I should say we did both dungeons. So last time I came, I only did Elmina dungeon. We did Kakum as well. You know what I'm saying? Took my daughter to Kakum, you know. So we did all that kind of stuff. We was also trying to go Tamale.
Out of Cape Coast and Elmina, which one felt worse?
It's difficult. The first time I came, I only went to Elmina. The second time I came, I went to both. So this was the first time experiencing Cape Coast. The difference with Cape Coast is the impact of the door of no return. Like it's different in Cape Coast than it is in Elmina. But it was stronger for me in Elmina only because that was the first time I had gone. Like it was, so it was, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And we did an actual full tour as well. But when they take you to like the quarters where the women were staying and the men were staying, and then the difference between the enslaved being punished and like a British soldier or a Portuguese soldier or whatever, that was madness. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was kind of emotional for my whole family, so I had to kind of keep it together because everybody else was kind of, on edge.
Tell me the tour of no smaller.
Yeah, it is, and you don't go through it. Yeah, so in Cape Coast, you go through it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And it has a label, door of return. They've made it bigger because I think in 1998 they brought back from America and Jamaica. They brought back the remains of 2 enslaved Africans and brought them back through the door of no return. So since then, it's been relabeled the door of return, and they've made it a bigger doorway and that kind of thing. So yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was there. We had a couple rich spiritualists with us, so we done 1-2 ritual, 4-2 libation, and you know what I'm saying. And the people that do the tours, they're very, very open to that kind of thing. In fact, we had a Fante traditional priest, and even the tour guide said that he's never not my tour guide, my sister E, who does tours in around Ghana. She said she'd never seen that before. So, and I'm not sure what they call the Fante traditional priest. I should have got that before. I should have asked the question. But yeah, when we went in there, they had a whole shrine set up and they were doing libation, and you know what I'm saying. The priest really took to my son as well. So that was all nice. That was beautiful. You know what I'm saying. But I'm an Afro native in the building. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Yeah, no. How are you not handling the flooding over there, though? Real talk. I mean, to the whole of London flood out, right?
Listen, today in our ends it's rained, but it's not been as bad as I've seen other places. Today the rain was really bad, and between me and where you live, it brought the roads to a halt, and I can only imagine that, like, going more towards London, it's going to be even worse, like where the overpass and stuff is. But there's really no reason for it, because it's been raining lots, but it's the drainage. I mean, it's, to me, rather than water.
Yeah, but London ain't prepared for these things, is it? Because these are things that we watch on the news in Scotland. Like, it's happening in Scotland and place there, in Glasgow and all them something. Like, them place they get these kind of, London ain't used to these things, isn't it? Like, so yeah, I don't know, man. When I saw the levels of the water, I was like, yo. And the funny thing is, it's rainy season in Ghana right now.
But the rain,
rainy season in Ghana is a joke thing. Yeah, like, it's like we've had one day of like heavy rain, like heavy. Like, I'm talking it. I'm telling you, like, this thing, it rained for hours. Yeah, hours. And at the time I was in Medina Market, and the whole market got this with the water was up to your shins and them thing there. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only day there's been serious rain. Most other days, it rains for like, if it rains for a few minutes, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I really want you to go and see proper Ghana with my tribalistic hat on.
Me, I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved in that. No. Not at all.
No, but that's like, like when people come to England or the UK, if you only come to London and you think that London's really cool because it's really metropolitan and it's diverse.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Real England, where me and you would never necessarily go.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. I think I had all the plans and all the good intentions, and it just didn't happen quite the way I was hoping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to a brewery which is also outside of Accra. I've been to Pram Pram, which is like on the outskirts of Accra. There's a brother that's doing called Kwabena, who's doing he's bought land in Pram Pram, so he's doing development over there. And I know people that have bought land there, so I went to go see the land. Them kind of things there. But I really want to go Tamale and Kumasi. Like, these are places that I need to go.
I also want to go to the north, because I've never been to the north before.
Yeah, okay.
I really want to go. I want to go to like Bolga as well. And I want to go to the western region, because they've got hippos there.
Okay.
Because people always think about...
Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, because people always think about these big animals like in other parts of Africa.
Oh, shame, man, that's good. Family, that was Nana. I'm sure she'll come back. But yeah, man, the link is in the chat. The link is also in the description. If you want to reason with I, you know what I'm saying, from the Motherland, feel free to do so. Big up to Afro Native asking, did I go to Panafest? Yeah. So Panafest is mostly in Cape Coast, yeah. And it's actually taking place right now. But they had one thing on Monday. They started at the Dubois Center. They went to George Padmore. And they ended up at the Nkrumah Mausoleum. So I went to the Nkrumah Mausoleum part, you know, which is interesting still. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, but Panafest is mostly in Cape Coast, and I'm not there right now, so I'm gonna miss most of it. What was he saying now? There's hippos in the Western region.
Yeah, I want to go see the hippos in the Western region. And then when you were talking about Panafest, I was going to say, and you went to the Pan African Centre. Did you meet Erica? Is she still there? The American lady who runs it?
No, I didn't meet Erica.
No. I want
to. I've spoken to so many people.
Well, she's an American lady. Well, she's an American lady who's been there for a while.
There's a lot of brothers and sisters from America over here, you know? Like a lot. A lot, especially when you go Cape Coast. It's mad. You know what I'm saying?
Did they have the art festival in Osu this year?
Nah, so basically COVID has taken out the arts festival. You're talking about the what do they call it?
I was going to call it
Carnival. Not the one where the man were doing no, not the one where the man were doing the street art every year. It wasn't Chatawale.
Yeah, Chatawale, yeah.
Chatawale, yeah. No, Chalewate, sorry, Chalewate. Yeah. Chalewate. No, they didn't because of COVID. COVID has kind of deaded it since last year. But I have seen a lot of the art from the previous years of Chalewate. And it's good stuff, man. Like the murals on the walls and them kind of things there around Accra. Like I did a video with Bunchy, like when he was breaking down some of the art. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna put that up at some point. But yeah, that was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Good festival. You know. So yeah, if I had longer, I'd have made it there. And there's a lot of stuff happening when I leave as well, but that's another story for another time.
No.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Ghanaian dish?
There's too many to mention, but the one I've eaten most since I've been here this time is banku and tilapia. Yeah. Yeah. So I've had a lot of tilapia. You know what I'm saying? I had the one thing I've tried this time that I've never eaten before is kokonte.
Face the wall.
Yeah.
Green soup.
You know, yeah. So I had it with groundnut soup and fish. And when I bought the kokonte, I was told, that apparently it's good for the mandem. So when people from Ghana tell you that it's good for the mandem, it only means one thing. Yeah, you get me.
I'm going to be sending you lots of WhatsApp messages. So it's like Ghanaian Magnum.
Right. I hear you. You get me. I shall not disclose whether, you know.
I won't ask.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, so I had never had kokonte before. So
it doesn't look very appealing, but it tastes nice. If you manage to taste some.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I like them things, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good for me.
Oh, you're making me want
to. Having said that though, one of the things that I've noticed this time round is how a lot of the restaurants are not serving like indigenous food, especially in East Legon. Like there's a lot of like restaurants that are, you know what I'm saying. So you still can get indigenous food, but there's a lot of restaurants that are selling like, you know, pizza,
Chinese,
you know, chicken wings. I haven't seen a lot of Chinese actually, but apparently, well, yeah, I haven't. But apparently, most of the Chinese are in like the the Ashanti region, where the gold
Where
is.
the gold mines are.
Yeah, where the gold mines are. So and there and it in the central region, because that's where the fishing is. So like, there's an issue at the moment. I was one of our drivers was saying in Cape Coast that because he's a part of an organization whereby they're challenging the government because the Chinese apparently are dominating the fishing industry. Do you know what I'm saying? So they've got some kind of organization to kind of help to preserve the indigenous fishing industry. So a lot of them are apparently in Cape Coast and Crocobity, and that kind of thing. You know,
We really
not
are like the
Crocobity, sorry.
Caribbean, isn't it?
Say again?
I was going to say it really is like the Caribbean. Because I could be having this conversation with people in any of the islands.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's
About
true.
roads built and
It's true. Madeline
that
said that the Niger equivalent of Concote
is Amala.
Where's it gone? Madeline says, yeah, the Niger equivalent of Concote is Amala, she believes. Yeah. All right. Big it up, sister Dr. Sandra Richards. You don't know. And I'm vexed I missed you, Auntie, on Got Kush the other day. But I'm sure it went well. I haven't even seen the live. But she says, blessings, greetings. It's a delight to see our son Shakira home with his family. The smile is beautiful. The skin is glowing. And the sons and daughters of Africa are returning home. That is correct. There's a lot of returnees, yo. And do you know how much people from London are here right now? It's mad.
Why would you do? I mean, like
there's people that are from London that have been here since January, and then there's now come back. You get me?
I was told to come to Ghana. Why am I sitting in my house when I could be sitting in my arms? You haven't done what? Go on. It's your show. I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, I agree, Nana. I absolutely 100% agree. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been raving since I've been.
Oh.
I haven't been raving. Like, I haven't been to no party. You get me? Yeah.
Do you want to go to those hard shoe
But apparently
clubs?
a lot of the clubs are not like open because of the COVID thing. And the president, Nana Akufo-Addo, had done a speech the other day.
And what do you say? Because
I don't mind wherever I go, like, yeah, when it comes to the raving thing. You know what I'm saying? But I did go to Gold Coast. You know Gold Coast in London?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a delay, you know.
Yeah.
Famalams, if you want to come join me on live, yeah, feel free to do so. It's pinned in the chat and it's also in the description. I'm saying, but yeah, Nana Akufo-Addo said a lot of stuff. But the thing that stood out to me was he said that Ghana has had 40 deaths from COVID, yeah, in the last 10 weeks, and this, he said, yeah, was alarming.
Yeah.
So obviously, coming from London, I had to slightly laugh at that still, like that 40 deaths in 10 weeks, that's 4 deaths a week from COVID is alarming. Like, yeah, you get me?
I think that in most countries,
they're pretty. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm not moving, am I? I might move over to my computer soon. But I was going to say that in this country, in the UK, you've got a prime minister who said some of your loved ones might die.
No, I
don't think they could get away with saying that in Ghana. I'm going to move over to my laptop because this is my phone is doing madness. If you don't mind, you might not want to talk to me. You might want to talk to us. Other people, it's all right.
Stay, you're welcome. Stay as long as you want to. It's an open panel.
No problem. I'm going to go through to the front room and I'm going to go onto my laptop in a second. But yeah, it's really interesting because they've been criticising Ghana about the way it's been handling COVID, and you'll know that there are some people who think that it's the way it's been handled is a political thing. But obviously, everything is politics. But it's I don't think anybody is as bad as this country, given the fact we saw the signs.
I hear that, and I'm not even there because I haven't really been even watching the news too tough, even since last year. But one thing I did catch while I was here is soon after I got here, they were talking about this new strain of COVID. This is British news saying that there's a new strain that has hit Ghana, and then the impact. Nobody in Ghana was reporting this. The impact of it was seen nowhere, and in fact, in most of Ghana, like. They consider COVID to be an Accra disease. Like they're not seeing it. They say they're not seeing it anywhere else. Yeah. You know. So
because I guess the travellers are getting
it. Unless you go into like East Legon. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, unless you go into like East Legon, you're not really gonna see any major like restrictions in East Legon and them places. There, most shops in like heavy market areas, they're very militant about putting on your mask. Like they're very militant. Like if you go into like Accra Mall or ANC Mall or any Vodafone shop, or you know what I'm saying, they're very militant about you must put your mask on, and they got hand sanitizer. You know what I'm saying, that the guide is there to spray it on your hand and them kind of things there. But other than that, there's not really. It's not like a. Am I still here?
You're still there. I'm coming on my computer in a second.
None of that's frozen. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Big up to Mr. Lee Tako. Yo, Lee, I saw a road with your name on it, I took a picture of it as well.
That's better. Oh my God, I can't believe I've been on the international internet looking so busted.
Oh, no, like, you can never look busted now.
Look at my crispy hair.
I'm not sure the universe exists where you look busted.
Oh, thank you. I can't see you now.
You can't see me?
No, it's a black screen. I can see your name.
Oh. That's unfortunate. But yeah, you know how it goes. Ghana internet, it can be funny.
Yeah.
You get me? I have spent a lot of money on internet since I've been able to.
Very expensive. Did you yeah. Well, it can't be as bad as one time when I went and I didn't buy a chip. And when I didn't buy a chip,
what?
I ended up spending £500 of English pound sterling on my
wow.
OT bill. Yeah.
Are you mad?
Well,
I made that mistake once. Yeah, when I went to Jamaica, I think. Like, but that wasn't even deliberate. Like, I thought I had turned the phone off properly, and I hadn't. So yeah, wow.
Like, what I could have done with that money,
Yeah,
I could have bought another plane ticket.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, family, when you come to Ghana, turn off your phone. Take the chip out.
Yeah, get a local SIM.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll give you Facebook for free as well with MTN.
Yeah. Oh, with MTN, I'm on the Vodafone team. They give you Facebook for free, but you can't see the pictures. So if you want to see pictures, you have to use data. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See,
So,
told you, Nana. You get me? You're getting them hotel compliments.
okay, thank you very much, Kamani. I wasn't
Big up
trying
the
to like get
nation.
any compliments. I wasn't trying to fish for any
Indeed.
compliments, but obviously, thank God they can't see my Facebook pictures to this because 2 different people. So, based on your 2 trips to Ghana, what are your top 5 things to do in Ghana for anyone who's never been, or Accra and this the South Coast Central region of Ghana?
That's a good question. Go to Ada. Yeah. I'm putting that number 1 because Ada is just beautiful. Like it's a beautiful, peaceful place. It's scenic. Yeah, Ada is very beautiful, and the beach is long, and you can actually if you're into bike riding, you can ride for quite a long time on the beach. You can take a boat on the river. There's a lot to do in Ada. I'd say obviously go to Cape Coast and Elmina. Art Center, yeah, but only go Art Center if you know how to barter.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you can handle like 10 people trying to sell you something at once. You get me? Like people drive the hard sell around here. Yeah. Let me see. That's what that was free. Yeah. I'm gonna say eat as much indigenous food as possible. Yeah. There's beautiful food all over Accra. Yeah. So like take the food thing seriously and try new things. I'm gonna say that. And I'm gonna say take the trotro. Yeah, take the trotro. You have to experience the trotro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. At least once in your life, take the trotro.
That's good. Yeah, trotro is definitely a must. Because I stay near Achimota, and so yeah, when we take the trotro, it's an experience, and it's a bit like for someone who doesn't use public transport in London.
Okay.
It's like, but it's like it's fun, and the different people you meet and the different people you see.
It is. It is like you exactly, and you come away with 2 stories at least. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an experience. But do they have the same kind of structure in the Ashanti region?
There's
I've not been there.
So I haven't seen trotro in Kumasi. But I have seen but in Konongo there is like the bus station, and there are some kind of trotro things, and then they also use the state transport, which is a bit like the National Express coach. So when I've gone from Accra to the Ashanti region, you can go by plane or you can go by the state transport, the big coaches, which are quite nice and clean and air conned, and you could got your luggage there too, because it's only like a couple 100 miles, but on road it can take a while. But you know, when I'm bougie, I'll take a plane because I ain't got time for that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, do you know what? Because we were debating that whether to take the plane or the coach to Kumasi, and we was weighing it up, and we said we was going to take the coach only because it's the first time, and it would be good to see that.
No, you've got to see the country.
The scenery, the scenery. Yeah, you've got to see the country. So that was the reason behind that. Big up to Natron. So go.
When you go, yeah, you can travel to Ghana by bus, definitely. When you go, you've got to stop by Nkokwo, because in Nkokwo you get the best bread in Ghana. It like Ghanaian bread is Ghanaian bread is dogs. I mean, like, if you had the bread from Uncle John's, it's a bit like that. And where else did we? Was it in Cocoa? And there was somewhere else that we stopped to maybe eat as well, because I've very rarely eaten in restaurants I can get in England, in Ghana.
Same here. Same here. I know to the point. You know what I'm saying? I know to the point. Like, if I was here for maybe a year, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But other than that, yeah, I just want to eat what's here, man. Big up to who was that? Natron. Yes, I have been to Nkrumah Memorial. You know what I'm saying? I've been there a couple of times. In fact, I'm gonna do a video on it. Yeah, so stay tuned for my video on the Nkrumah Memorial site. Up on there soon. Big up to Uncle Kwame in the building. What's it called? The one thing I want to do though. No, have you ever been to like travel to a different country from Ghana, like by car?
No, I want to, and I really kicked myself because I feel like I wasted 2020 in my flat. I know we were on lockdown, but I was sitting here in my house when there was nothing to stop us from going to Ghana, really. And so I could have gone. I really want to see the Ivory Coast. I want to go to Mali as well. And maybe see Togo. Nigeria is too far. It's like there's two different countries in between, so it's actually quite a long distance with my London sensibilities. Bearing in mind, Ghana is the same size as the UK, and people don't realise that.
Yeah, no, true. But yeah, that's another thing I want to do when I come back. I mean, and oh, by the way, family, because when you just said something now in terms of there was nothing really stopping you from coming to the UK. The tests, yeah, the bloody COVID tests,
yeah,
will yam your money. I'm just saying, you get me? So
yeah.
Like this is where people that have a Ghana passport are very lucky. You know, because if you've got a Ghana passport, it's exponentially less money. Like it's $150 to get the test to come in here. And I'm traveling with 3 adults.
And when you come back, because it's an amber country, I'm not asking you when you're coming back, but when you're coming back, because it's an amber country, you've got to do tests on day 2 and day 8 or something, or is it day 5?
Day 2 and day 9. And you got to pay for both of them before you leave, before you get on the plane to come back.
And so if they're about 150
each. So the test, trust me, the test alone, like collectively there and back, is basically you're paying for your flight double and even triple. Like it's that depending on who you fly with. You know what I'm saying? It's very bloody expensive. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the day when I don't have to pay them kind of money there. You know what I'm saying?
As long as it stays on amber and that Britain doesn't think that it's like some red place, even though Britain's the only place that should be red in the world, because you then have to add that hotel quarantine on top, which is $1,000 plus for the hotel that you have to pay. And I think you still have to pay for the test as well on top as well.
Yeah, I have heard as high as 1,500. You know, like that. For the hotels and that.
Okay, let me get excited and take a trip to cross the river.
Come again?
Let me get excited about getting a trip to cross the River Thames. That's all I can afford at the moment. You there?
Yeah. Do you know what though? The good thing here as well is that so I'm seriously gonna look into getting a Jamaica passport as well.
Oh, you have to.
Because now they've lifted the visa restriction
Mm.
for coming to Ghana with a Jamaica passport. So that has given me extra incentive. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a question for you, actually.
Yeah.
Because
You know,
obviously, you know, I
I've
spend a
been
lot.
slow to move on that, but yeah.
Yeah, you need to. You need to.
So,
A question I have for
Madeline
you.
says 1,700 is the cost for the regulars.
Bloody hell. A question for you, because obviously you've been there since the reaction to the court case about the kids going to school with locks. What is the response to you with locks in Ghana? Because I always thought it was cool until this foolishness this year.
So did I. I was very shocked. Yeah, I was very shocked. The funny thing is that the Ghana case came soon after a case in Jamaica. But I've never been anywhere where you get more love for having locks. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like from your have locks, Rasta, your name becomes Rasta. And that's that. You just get bare love. Like Jamaica is reggae music is very big over here.
Yep.
Very, very big. Yeah, for all my Yadi people then. And there are artists that you hear on the radio here that you're more likely to hear on the radio here than in Jamaica.
Like
you know
busy signals in Ghana all the time.
All the time, right? Just what I'm saying, like doing shows and them kind of things there. Rita Marley lives here, Bob Marley's wife, and you hear Rita Marley on the radio in Ghana. You're not really gonna hear Rita Marley on the radio in Jamaica. I've got Heru coming through. Greetings, Heru. Yeah, so when I heard that, it surprised me too, because yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It surprised me too.
It seems to me to be very un-Ghanaian, but there's some weird things
especially
going
because a lot of the men that I meet from the north, from northern Ghana, they also a lot of them wear locks as well. Hey, one second, and I got somebody trying to come through. Dreed, Tyler,
That's right. That's my name. Hello.
Are you with us?
Repeat that for me, please.
I just said, are you with us?
What do you mean with you guys? What do you mean with you guys? I'm confused. I'm not.
So anyway. Okay.
Yeah, it's confusing, isn't it? So we'll leave confusion to him. Heru, are you here? Heru?
Okay, cool. Maybe he's got Ghana data issues. Well.
Oh, no. Yeah. Uncle Kwame says he's an Akan boy from the east region of Ghana. All right. Yeah, Heru, your thing's not connected for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, yeah, you're right. Afro Native. It was Rita Marley's birthday a few days ago. Heru, are you with us? Nope. I don't know what I want for you, fam. But yeah, man. But yeah, man, the main thing though is like, to be honest with you, Nana, yeah, like this time, coming here this time around was more about having my children here. And like my son is so at home. He's got more space than he's ever had in his life. Do you know what I'm saying? people here are so very good with children. Like you go places and you'll be shopping and people will just take care of your child for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's been the highlight of this trip for me. Having the children here. You know what I'm saying? That has been the highlight for me.
And I mean, like I see children playing outside where I live, but you know that they can play outside and from morning till the time the sun sets with no fear of anything. And even little things like the chickens. Yeah, the chickens and the goats.
Very true. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's chicken on the road, there's goat on the road, there's dog on the road. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? All over the place. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the children are just free here, man. And that's a beautiful thing. That right there is a beautiful thing. I can't explain this. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he from the day that he came, he kicked off his shoes and he's barely wanted to put them back on since. You know what I'm saying? All right, my sister's commentary. Wait there. Mel.
Hey, can you see me?
We can see you perfectly.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, there's a bit of delay with the screen. We see it. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn this down. Yes, greetings, family.
Hello, Mrs.
What are you doing?
Hello. It's the same.
Yeah. Now one so
Oh, this is so awesome. I thought I just had to come through and just send you some love and see how everything is. Just give me a second though, because I've got a bit of a time delay. Hold on.
Yeah, we all have to be honest with you, so I'm just working with it.
Yeah, because I'm a bit confused because I have it on my screen behind me, so I'm like, hold on a minute, I'm like 10 seconds behind. Yes. Yeah, I just had to come through, man. I'm like, as you know, I'm in the UK. I wish I was in Ghana. And I miss it terribly. I miss it so much. I can't hear you guys though.
We're not speaking.
Oh.
We're listening to you.
We can hear you. We can hear you. What I say?
Yeah, I miss it terribly. I had the privilege. Well, Brother Shakara had the privilege of stepping foot on my land before me. I just bought some land recently, and I know, right? And brought it from here by this amazing brother who they have this company. I don't know if you've heard of them, called Asasi. And they're just basically into developing land, encouraging diasporas to come home, but also doing it in the way, how we like, no nonsense, good, decent business that you can trust in. And yeah, so I had met him when I was in Ghana on my last trip, but I brought it, from over here. And Brother Shakara went to visit it for me. So yeah, I wish I was there. I wish I was
I'm
there.
now jealous of you because I don't even have land and I need to. I mean, my mum's got
you have family land.
But no, but the fact is, it doesn't matter because it might end up going to somewhere else. But I've got my plan, my vision where I'd like it to be, near water.
Yeah. It is awesome. I'm telling you, like everywhere I go, I'm like, come on, how many people are you going to tell you've got land? He's like, hi, how you doing? I brought land in Ghana. I just I don't think I realized how much it was doing for my life. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just what it means to me. I think it's like a certain future for me to be able to look forward to. I've never been happy in this country. I've always just been making do. And every time I have been in the islands or in Africa, that's when I felt the most at one, the most at peace, the most myself. You know what I mean? First trip I took to Ghana, 2011, I stayed for 4 months. I was supposed to be there for 2. I extended the flight. I stayed for 4 months. And the transformation that I just went through internally, spiritually, everything, I was just like, yo, I don't think until that point I realized how much just what's going on energetically in the UK is affecting me and my progress. You know, it's so easy to just be like, oh, I need to do this, and I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I realized, nah, that field, it's just, you know, and I know it's not the same for everyone. Some people are able to, you know, really kind of get on here and make things, but it's just never been that for me. I've just never felt at peace here, you know, and I feel that with Ghana. It's so funny because the more people I tell that I've got land there, especially Caribbeans, they're just like, oh, so why Ghana? You know, is your partner from Ghana? Is your family? Are you half Ghanaian? You know, like, you know what I mean? And I was, you know, obviously, you know, I've always been into my ancestry and stuff. So going to Africa was just a natural thing for me. It was, but I'm always trying to show them how much it is you get that energy that you're getting in the islands, but more. I said, you know what I mean? I said, this is a land, the mass. I think as islanders, we're not used to that mass level. There were places that we would drive through because when I went for the first time, I just went all around. I didn't want to be in the city. I just went out everywhere. And I remember some places I'd be driving and it would just be like my eyes. It's like my eyes had never have adjusted to like different colors and just this mass of things going back. Like I've never seen anything like it. Because in the islands, when you're traveling like that, you go out, then you see water. You know what I mean?
It's funny.
It's just land. The mass.
And I think that because the West have done a number on us, and that's like why I have to keep on reiterating to people that Ghana is the same size as the UK. If I wanted to go to Kenya is the same distance from Ghana as Ghana is from the UK. That's how vast Africa is. But they make it seem like it's some dippy place that you can, obviously because we all speak the same language, and that's what's quite sad. And I remember, because I've been to quite a few different Caribbean islands, what I will say from when I've been to Ghana, to the Caribbean and to Rwanda, is that these are the only places that, you know, when you said that you feel at peace, where I sleep and I feel like I'm rested when I've woken up. Even if it's because of those chickens and cockerels making all the noise, I don't feel vexed like I sometimes feel vexed waking up in my home in London.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, it is awesome, and it's awesome to see the people who I've seen who've come from here and have stayed there for a while. When I see them next, it's like they've come from another planet. Just, you know, I'm like, whatever you're doing, just keep doing that, you know. But yeah, it's amazing. It's been so beautiful to see your journey, Brother Shakara. You know, I've been watching my little bits and pieces from here. It has been awesome. Yeah. How are you feeling now? Now that you're getting ready.
Can I ask you both a question in relation to what you were saying? Yeah. Do you find now I'm blessed? Like it's good. I haven't done everything I wanted to do, but I've done a lot and we'll do more when we come back. But I wanted to ask you a question here, which is when you're back home, do you find that you wake up earlier, like your body clock just kind of operates differently?
I wake up when the sun wakes up.
Because I always find that, like when I was in Jamaica, I woke up early. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in Ghana, I wake up early, just naturally, like no alarm clock, just natural wake up.
Yeah. I don't really notice a difference because I have to get up. So my clock is already on the sunrise thing. I gotta get up by 6. So I can't say it's a difference that I've seen, but I know what I get what you're referring to.
I feel more rested. I mean, like even here, I wake up at 4. Like today, I woke up at 4:30. No alarm, nothing. but I feel rested and I feel at peace and I can remember my dreams as well. So I'm not going to go there, but I definitely remember my dreams when I'm in a place where I'm not surrounded by other people.
Yeah.
My spirit is at rest.
Definitely more vivid dreams. And I suppose that's the difference really, is that you wake up and you feel rested. It doesn't feel like a push to get up. Because here, like I get up, but I'm having to like drapes myself up. You know what I mean? But there you're like, another day in the heavens. What are we doing? Do you know what I mean? It's a different vibes, you know.
I need to also ask Shakira if he had a fan ice or fan milk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was on those on my first trip.
Do you know, because of the fact I don't live that far from the airport, I have been known to pack my suitcase with them when I'm leaving Ghana. And because the plane's not that cold, the plane is very cold, the thing won't melt by the time I've got to London.
Wicked. Pack up the thing with fan milk, yes. Yeah, they're nice. Other little niceties.
You've changed devices, Shakira.
Yeah, I know. You had 2 screens.
Can you not hear me? For some reason, it's got me in there twice. All right.
I can hear you.
No, I'm on this. I'm on the same device. I don't know what's happened there. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm killing my local Vodafone Wi-Fi. All right, Heru's trying again. Hold tight, Heru. We'll try and get you through. Well done for Heru, boy. How is it your internet is worse than mine?
Heru's hypnotizing us with the circle of life.
Nee says, bring back some King's Bite chocolate.
You like that?
London, I'm gonna try and bring back the sun. Yeah, that's all I can promise, isn't it? Like I'll try and bring back the sun. I mean, it's gonna need it down there.
See, I hate it when people say that. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you back the sun when you come back. No. The sun is shining out of you, but it's not on me.
I don't.
It's all in your aura. I'm just watching the sun in you. Oh gosh, my God. So now you've been there for some time.
Yeah.
Like
well, it's looking like I'm having bare problems now, so I might have to lock this off soon. Still.
Can you hear me? Oh, where's the system?
Go on. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I was gonna say, now you've been there for some time. Like, do you feel like you've got a good idea of where?
No, Doctor. But go on, I can hear you. Well, yeah.
Do you feel like you've got a good idea of where you would maybe live, or what area? Or do you feel like you've got to do more traveling or more scoping? You're getting like a vibes of like where the land is pulling you to. Oh wow, we got both, and she's back.
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah, I've still got more to do.
What areas would you say you love?
Like, I'm still. I know I could live in Ghana. That's not the issue. But in terms of where I would Ada.
I
You know
love
what I'm
Ada.
saying? But I don't
That
I'm not even
place
saying
is
that I
like
want to
heaven.
live in Ada. I just like Ada.
Well, I feel like it would be nice to have something there,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
some holidays. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just too
Yeah.
beautiful.
You know?
The first time I went there, I
It's
stayed
beautiful.
in like this little kind of like eco, you know, the kind of places where the backpackers go, right? So I got a really rustic experience. And they took me on that little boat up to where the Volta meets the sea, and there was like this little island that was just there's no one, you know, and it was just us, and the water was beautiful. You know, getting clean water in Ghana is like a thing, you know. There, it was something else. And the next time I went when I came back in December, Nana, I don't know, have you been to that resort in
Yes.
Ada? Oh my gosh, I went for Christmas. Listen, that I just didn't want to leave. It was wicked. It was wicked. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it was just nice. It was just nice as well to see an establishment like that in Africa with all Africans there. Like, you know, because you know how it is in the islands. These amazing resorts, which most of them are not owned by us. And, you know, there'll be a speckle of us in there. But it was just nice to see something like that felt very like for us. As you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it was
when I
something
went, I
special.
saw lots of Americans there as well, like African Americans. I was like, this
Yeah.
is nice. Honestly, when you get your culture shock when you're going back in Heathrow Airport after being surrounded, it's amazing. Like the staff, the foods, the beauty.
Yeah.
That people jet skiing. Like I was like, in Ghana, it's just really nice and like watching the fishermen and all right, I've got to figure out, I've got to sort myself out, so I need to get to Ghana. And what year is this? 2021. I need to get myself to get back there.
Me too. To be honest, I'm just so frustrated with the whole this whole traffic light system.
Yeah, that's one thing I have not done with.
It's hard for us if you're working, you know what I mean, to try and fit it in so that you get that 10 days quarantine. It's just like it's not. Yeah.
All
And
right,
then
let's try
remember
this. Let's try this. Heru, are you here? Heru. Sorry, family.
Okay. Right, he's going to come back soon. Oh boy. So I'm presuming that your land is in the south as well, like near Accra. I'm going to drop you a line.
It's in Pram Pram.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the way to Ada. I was like, yeah, so when I want that quick trip, but this is the way we're going. So yeah, it's cool. It's weird because it wasn't an area that I was looking at. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that was on the map for me. My spirit is drawn to a brewery. You know, as most Jamaicans always want to go to a brewery because it just looks so much like Jamaica, isn't it? I love Volta region. I loved it up there. You know, I like the Cape Coast region, but I never saw it as a place to live. I don't know why that is, because a lot of people are quite drawn there, like to live there. But I'm like, I like it, but I don't know. There's something I was saying to Brother Shakra the other day. There's something about the castle energy, which makes me feel like I don't know if I want to. You know what I mean? Live like it's like a very ritualistic space where people are releasing a lot of pain. You know what I mean? And I feel like I need to go away from there and come back. But I do like, you know, there's a lot of spots that have been created in that area, and it's nice. I can see where it's going, you know, and because they're building something there, aren't they? Aren't they trying to build like a town which is focused on people coming home? Don't quote me. There's something.
But no,
But,
put it this way, I can see that happening organically. The time when people are coming home, because there's a lot of people. In fact, there's a whole row of guest houses that like are run by brothers and sisters from the States, from America.
Yeah.
But and as well,
Yeah,
another thing, and another thing that I heard that they built, that they're building in the north, is a safari. Apparently, there's some safari business going on in the north.
We've got the animals.
Yes, that's a must.
Yeah. So
that needs to happen 100%.
We've got the animals, and I know that obviously you can't have an economy that runs too much on tourism, but you can't have an economy that runs just on agriculture as well. And so I've seen Mr. Tego said he'd like to go to the north to see shea and cocoa being produced. You can see that even in the middle as well, where I'm from. So I've been like to cocoa farms. I've been to not shea but the cocoa farms. Like there's like Ghana's such a rich country, but obviously you're at the behest of the traders, the commodity traders, when it comes to those things. Like we grow rice, we grow tomatoes, we've got oranges, all different kind of fruits. But I guess the technology is coming in, but we need to have tourism. But with tourism, we also need to have some infrastructure, like better infrastructure.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take you a day to get from one side of Accra to another side of Accra. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well, I heard that they were supposed to be building some overhead trains at one point, and Bunchy was saying to me that the people was like, yeah, don't even bother with it, because they said it will get built, but it's the maintenance. Yeah. Like it will get built fine and it will run perfectly. The expertise is there, but then the resources to maintain it over extended periods of time, people didn't have faith in the government's capacity to do that. But Accra definitely needs a train line. You know, it definitely needs train lines. Yeah, man, because the road traffic is a bad business. You know?
But even like where my mom.
So my brother MA is in Gambia. Let's see if his Gambia and my Ghana internet will harmonize.
Hello.
Hey.
He dropped out.
You're on mute. You're on mute, MA.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You not hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, Shakara, why is it? He's frozen. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, I have the same thing, but he comes back.
Yeah. Shakara, you there, yeah? It's Ghana, isn't it?
Is Gambia smaller than Ghana?
Oh, much. Gambia is the smallest nation state in the whole of Africa, land-wise, like on the mainland.
Oh,
it's the smallest nation.
Smaller,
yeah. You can hear me now, innit? Nah, he's going in and out.
You know what I would like to ask you, because I have a lot of people going to Gambia, a lot of brothers who go Gambia and they fall in love with it and they buy, and that's it for them. And I'm just intrigued. Have you been to Ghana as well?
Never been to Ghana. Never.
Okay, I was going to ask you to do a comparison.
No, that's why I kind of want to see what Shakara is saying, so we can kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cross-reference experience.
What it is. What has Gambia been for you? What's it been like for you?
Literally, we've only been here 5 days.
Okay.
So our people have been out here for a long time. As in the people that we're staying with have been out here for a long time, about 12 years, 12, 13 years. So, we've been given a proper kind of dossier on what it's like to live in Gambia. So yeah, what was your question?
I was just wondering, what has it been like for you? How do you find the country, you know?
Well, we're staying kind of local, innit? Like we're not staying in Senegambia or Vigilo or any of them kind of areas. Like we're kind of like in the middle of where people are living their life, innit? And how can I describe my experience so far? Adaptation. To be honest, the whole initial kind of setting foot on Gambian land has kind of been ruined by the travel. The travel is a nonsense, man. Traveling is a nonsense. But getting that out of the way, it's busy. Like busy. Like from here, I can walk about 100 meters, turn left or right, and everybody is hustling. Everyone has a shop. There's shops everywhere. Along this stretch that I'm living in, there's shops everywhere, left or right. It doesn't matter. You go a mile either way, and there's shops everywhere. Everybody's trying to do something. There's a lot of children and young people just out. Like the children are obviously in the compound or kind of in the local street, so they're doing their playing and whatnot. They're not in school, most of them. There are schools around. There's a school right by us, in fact. So we do see school children going to and from school in the morning and in the afternoon. But yeah, the kind of, I would say from the age of like 10 upwards to like 16 or what have you. Yeah, people are just, sorry, them youths, yeah, they're just out not knowing what to do. Even when we hit the airport, the youth them was out there trying to help us with our bags, like in desperation. You know, there was almost a situation, but like reading it, I understood, you know, the desperation and that. So, and dealt with that accordingly, gave them some money and that. So, I mean, for me, because I work in education, that's the immediate thing that springs to mind, and that catches my attention is what the youth are doing. So, aside from that, it's the food. It's the food and the youth really that I'm really noticing. The fact that we get fruit and vegetables and that all season round in the UK, it's a privilege. We have to remember that. You know, there's an avocado tree right here, yeah, right in the compound, and I can't pick no avocado because it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. So,
season to season, you know.
Yeah, man. So 5 days in, that's kind of my initial reflections, really.
But when you eat it when it's ready, it tastes so much nicer than what we have. Yeah.
Trust.
It's like sweets.
Just like that.
Definitely.
Just like that. I was speaking to a young sister, a 21-year-old. She works in this compound, and she was just telling me about you know, the discoordination or miscoordination of the Gambian system and how far back it goes and how fed up she as an individual is, but how, you know, most people kind of just get on with it, you know, and that things have got worse, in fact, over the last, I think, I suppose she's talking about the last 15, 20 years. So, and yeah, man, there are things that I see with my Western head and eyes and whatever. There's things that I see, and I do feel like, you know, a little tweak here and there can make immediate difference. There was even one uncle from Sierra Leone. He owns a shop just by the way, and we brought a carrier bag into the shop, our own carrier bag, innit? We bought a separate carrier bag, and he said, "See, where you guys from?" He said, "From the UK." He said, "Yeah, see, UK. This is mad what he said." He said, "Yeah, see, these lot are from the UK. They bring their own carrier bag. This is why I shouldn't like. This is why Africa is so dirty." I didn't understand what he was saying, and I to an extent don't understand what he was saying, but get what he was trying to. It's the organization, isn't it? It's not about whether it's clean or dirty, because UK is dirty too. You know what I'm saying? But it's the organization and the forethinking and yeah, man. I don't know, man. Facilitation.
It's an interesting one, that, because I remember that was my, you know, when I went to Ghana, that was the thing that I was like, oh, okay, what's happening here? And it's almost like I felt like the influx of the Western ways and not meshing with the mindset of where the people are at. Because, you know, like from here, we've had this evolution of plastic and the evolution into recycling, and you know what I mean? It's the system has grown around the product that's been created, but these products are being now shifted to a country that doesn't have that hasn't had that experience, and it's come from people who are used to being able to eat a banana skin and then throw it on the ground, and it goes into the ground and it's all fine. I think that the two things of not, you know what I mean? I don't know what needs to happen to create that change.
The thing is, it can happen, because when I went to Rwanda,
yeah,
so
they've changed, haven't they?
Coming to the UK, they will check to see if you've got alcohol. Now they'll check about cheese and meat. Rwanda, do you have plastic bags? Plastic bags are banned. Rwanda is clean. And I'll put it on record here, Ghana to me is very dirty. I don't understand why it's so dirty. I don't understand why when you're going to the beach in Ghana, why I can see black plastic bags. But I love black plastic bags for any and everything. I appreciate that when you're drinking water, because you've mentioned how drinkable water is a luxury for a lot of people, and so they sell water in bags that look a bit like crisp packets, and then people will dash them on the floor. Now, I don't understand why. I remember, like back in the day, like when you're here, like lots of cleaners who come to England are before looks like us. So you're leaving where you are to come and clean the streets here, and the streets where you come from are dirty. I've been to certain beaches in Ghana where I'm watching people do something which doesn't make any sense to me and didn't make any sense to the kids I was with, where they're burying rubbish in the sand by the beach, which means that ultimately it's gonna get into the food system of the fish and whatever, and then into humans, because they're eating this waste. And I wouldn't say that I'm like an eco warrior. I'm not vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat, but I really don't want my meat and my fish to be eating plastic. And
no, it's a really serious thing, because it's got repercussions that go on along the chain. It's massive. Yeah. So,
well, you know what? Yeah, like quote unquote impoverished nations around the world all do the same thing with carrier bags. Like that, people dump all around the world, isn't it? It's normal. It's the first thing that comes to mind, because I mean, partially because usually, like you said it yourself, you said, you know, people are used to throwing banana skin or whatever. I remember I was in London. I'm trying not to say at home, innit? I was back in the UK, and I was walking down a long street, and it had loads of trees along it, and I dashed a banana skin on the floor next to a tree, and this white woman tried to tell me to pick it up. I said, move from me. She said, oh, well, I'll pick it up. I said, if you touch that banana, because it's food for the tree. I said, if you touch that banana skin, you have problems in it. But it's that side note, but it's that mentality. I feel like it's natural to believe that anything that you've used can be thrown away into the earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's no other way of thinking that is actually just, we know that it's plastic, and we don't care. We're just going to dash it because we got nowhere else to put it. Yeah, there's also that. So yeah, I think there's different things going on, because if you go to, you know, probably like Malaysia and Thailand and all them places, and India, well, definitely India. Mumbai is a trash city, innit? I've seen like enough footage of that city to know that they're doing exactly the same thing on a massive scale, on a much wider scale. You know.
You know, I've never thought about that, you know, about the trash going back into the bin. But even here, we see that we're not supposed to be throwing these things away now, because we've got our food waste bins, and then the councils will turn it into compost, and then you can go and buy that same compost. And so that will make me not think, why is it so dirty? But even still, the black plastic bags upset my spirit.
I know. I feel there's that literally. We just went to a little supermarket, one of the few locally, and we're walking through the neighborhood, and there's actually a place called what do you call it? Trash Junction. That's the name of the place, like Rubbish Junction or something like that. That's the name of, like, if you turn, make a left at Rubbish Junction, and then you go, like, that's what it's called. And it's clean, you know.
There's in Ghana, I think it's got the biggest rubbish dump in the world, because we take on a lot of the West nonsense as well, like all of the computers and all of those stuff as well, which is in Accra somewhere, which is quite sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot that needs to be done. I wonder how much as well, just education, because just when you was talking about, if we look at the UK, we were talking about that woman. I don't know the history of the UK and their relationship with rubbish. Like, you know, it's not something I've studied in detail, but I imagine at some point some kind of educational, mass educational, whether it came through advertising or whatever must have been going on, that's got into people's minds that, oh, if you put it onto the ground, like something like that took place, like at some point, you know, for however long. Do you know what I mean? And then on top of that, there's also the rubbish system in place, street cleaners, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? But there's a mindset, and not everyone in the UK has it. It's not universal. You see people just dash things all the time, but there is a lot of people who, you know, are quite Canadian in their rubbish mindset. Just no, we don't do that here. Put it in the bin, carry it, hold on to it, you get somewhere. So something needs to take place as well for the people, because I think it's an educational thing. I don't think they understand the impact of it. It's not a banana skin. This is plastic. What plastic will do, you know, that really needs to be drummed in, because just like you're saying, sis, that burying in the sand thing, the logic, you know, there's obviously
take time.
deep.
That's gonna take time.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, even as
yeah, sorry, it's taking me a while to clock here. That this thing will work better on my phone than it will on my desktop still. So yeah.
Well,
but go on,
put the SIM card.
Conversation. Go on.
Put the SIM card in your phone. Yeah, he's delayed.
It's always been there, but I'm saying StreamYard seems to work. Yeah, I'm slightly delayed, but StreamYard seems to work better on my phone than it does on my laptop.
But yeah, I was saying with the UK, even with the UK, that would have taken decades to institute the thinking. Do you know what I'm saying? So we have to be patient. Yeah, there has to be a level of patience. I know here, like we've got a compost in this compound. There's a compost, whatever you call it, bin. I tried to go in there. I tried to go in there 2 nights ago. I lifted the lid like that, and I went back upstairs. Yeah. So yeah,
but you know what though? On this point, sorry, Emmy, but you see, for me, the major issue is the infrastructure thing, because it's not as though people don't dump on the street, in London, but there's like the infrastructure there to clean up the streets is a bit more robust, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? And apparently, places like Germany, and I know that I've been to Toronto, like they've got that thing on lock, in it. And so for that, to me, it's the proper waste disposal that is the issue, and that's just the issue of infrastructure, and government investment. Like, and the way how the saddest part about that situation is the extent to which is the job creation part of it, and the extent to which people would benefit from job creation in that area, in that sphere. You know what I'm saying? In that arena, and the extent to which it's not being done is almost criminal to me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost criminal to me. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I think with that, it's like, is the state, whether it's Ghana or Gambia or anywhere else, are the state willing to invest in that? First of all, like, is that a priority? Like, it seems that a lot of these states are quite happy to have areas that are just like any other place in the world, actually, where Black people are, whether they're the majority or the minority. It's like, are the state willing to invest in cleaning up areas that maybe don't affect those people at the head of state? Are they willing to do that? And also, should we be having this level of waste anyway? Because there isn't anywhere in the world that effectively gets rid of waste. Everyone has some kind of byproduct from the waste that they produce. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the Chinese are buying up people's waste and then just dumping it like in the ocean. Like, they're not doing anything innovative with it. You know what I'm saying?
Huge problems over there with the waste and what it's creating. Yeah.
True. But I don't know. I feel like the saddest part about it is that I feel like culturally,
with proper investment. I feel like I get the vibe that when it comes to renewable waste disposal and green waste disposal, I feel like a nation like Ghana is very ripe for that kind to institutionalize that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like very naturally, without too much, you know, of a shift in people's general lifestyle. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like the culture lends itself to that naturally. It's just about development and infrastructure. Do you know what I'm saying? And being more loyal to the people than you are the flipping British and the flipping French and the IMF and the flipping World Bank. Like that's that's the long and short of it for me.
Yeah, that's the trajectory we need to be on, definitely.
I don't know.
What have I missed out on in the conversation? Because I've come in late. Is there any kind of like highlights you guys can,
you know,
bring back in on?
About how great.
Not really. We were just chatting randomly. Yeah. How great? What? Sorry.
Your great time that you've been having and the food that you've been enjoying well, and making me jealous, and land to buy, places to go, and a comparing. But now you're back. Have you been to Gambia? Check her out.
No.
Oh,
No. It's on the list, isn't it? It's on the list.
I won't ask about the jollof.
Yes.
Everybody
have you had jollof since you've been there? Have you had jollof since you've been there?
No. Soon come, man. Soon come.
Okay. You have to report back in it, because apparently Senegal and Gambia got the baddest jollof in the universe. Yeah, you get me?
Wow.
Like apparently the Ghanaians and the Nigerians are imposters in this thing. You get me? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Apparently they need to step back, yeah, and all must bow when Senegal and Gambia enter the conversation. So you have to report back in it.
Okay. But can I ask you, because people always talk about jollof, watch it versus rice and peas.
You can't ask this guy that kind of question, man.
Chalet, I can't answer that question. I can't answer that question live on air. You know what I'm saying? You know, on the basis that it might incriminate me. You know what I'm saying? I can't answer the question there. You know what I mean?
I don't mind being.
So my answer is Sobolo. That's my answer.
They put sugar in that.
Plenty.
I want to make some, because I've got some sorrel.
Yeah, there's some kind of sweetener in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but it's not that sweet, you know. That Sobolo has a lot more ginger.
It's got a lot of
it's
ginger.
not that like
I do
most
think it's
Sobolo is
sweet,
not that sweet.
Yo, that's one thing that I wanted to point out as well. These, like, I already knew because I've been learning.
It depends.
This guy is so far behind, man.
Light years.
Yeah, the sugar.
I'm sorry, innit? I'm sorry, innit?
Oh God.
He's not doing the good advertising
Yeah, it's Africa, isn't it? You know what I mean? But I was gonna say the sugar, the relationship between sugar and the people here in Gambia is dangerously, like, it's extreme, man. Like, it's very, very, very bad. Like, it's hard to get flour out here. Like, not even hard to get flour. People are not selling flour on stalls in markets, like, just like that. They are selling bags of sugar.
Oh, really?
Sugar. Almost there, yeah. Almost all of this, yeah. Along the stretch that I'm on, almost every second stall is selling sugar, and multiple bags of sugar.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think, I wonder, because I've been learning the Kora, but I've been learning Kora songs, singing Kora songs. I haven't learned the Kora physically yet because of lockdown. But yeah, a lot of their songs are about sugar, ginger beer, these types of things. So when these things came with the colonizers. Obviously, they took hold in a certain way that has actually stuck in, you know, the traditional songs and the celebrations and that. You know what I mean? It's too much, man. Like, I think it's very, very bad. Very bad.
Like, from a Ghanaian perspective, do we like, we've got like chin chin, buffalo, and obviously minerals, but I wouldn't say that we really eat that much sugar. It's like definitely still a treat, or maybe it's the shanties rather than the ones who might have come more in contact with the West. But I don't know, like, okay.
The shoulder flow.
Authentic view, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So I think we can all agree that so far Gambia internet is beating Ghana internet.
It is by far.
But it might be your internet provider.
Nah, you know what, Shaka?
It's true. I'm on Vodafone.
We've got a server here, innit? That's why. That's the only reason. There's an actual server here, innit? Where I'm staying.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on mobile, man. My mobile. You get me, mobile.
Yeah, I did buy a portable router. I remember who it's called. Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
We really want this brother to come true. Tried so many times.
I know Harry's been trying, man. Harry's soldiering the situation in true Harry fashion.
Because you guys were asking about driving. I think there's a delay.
There is. But go ahead, talk.
I just had to go get. Yeah, I'm calling from London, by the way. My mom's from Ghana. But I drove from Lagos, Nigeria, to Ghana in 2015.
What's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah, I was gonna say, have you had a chance to visit Dr. Cambon?
That's what I asked him earlier on as well.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, wow.
no. Yeah, so we've spoken. We just haven't linked up yet, so we're going to be linking up in the next couple of days still. So yeah, but we've spoken before, during, yeah, so yeah.
I met the brother when I went over in 2011. Really powerful brother, doing big things over there.
I can't hear him.
He's not speaking. Harry, are you using like your mobile Wi-Fi or like your Wi-Fi in the house?
Where is he? Is he in Nigeria now?
He's in London.
Go ahead, bro. No problem.
He's in London. Come on, mate.
Am I still?
Yeah.
I'm gone. Yeah, Shakara, speak up anyway. Because he's gone.
Now, don't worry, you still got comment. And
you know what? We got so much faith in Shakara's internet, even though it's mashing up like that. Like every time we're like, come on.
Do you know what? Once you've done Africa, you're able to just be like, I saw it go. Just sit and wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably have a blackout any minute now. The electric will probably leave. Yeah. Yeah, it's dinner time.
What are you having?
I'm just so I've had
Family, I'm gonna lock this off soon, you know, because I don't like the way I'm showing up Ghana's internet right about now.
No, it's not Ghana's internet. It's your data on your
You know what I'm
phone.
saying?
yeah, exactly.
Let's get it clear. I'm waiting for the delayed reaction.
It's coming like
Lord.
stop frame animation like cartoons in it. Like I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Is it the same one you had when you went to see Motherland? Because I do remember when it switched to Sister E, it was just the difference was worlds apart.
Maybe I need to get MTN in it and not Vodafone.
Yes.
Whatever she's got, you need it.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa. It went from like, you know, like that old school computers was like 64-bit kind of thing. You see each square, each pixel.
Like, so when I've been in Ghana, I tend to have a chip for quite a few different networks.
Oh. So what would you say is the best?
It does depend on where you are, but MTN's quite good. It's also an African company. You've got Vodafone, is it Go? Nigeria?
Yeah.
Say hello to Shakira. Come on.
Hello.
That's the best.
So, but MTN, try MTN.
Hey, Kasu. All right.
Bye.
That's funny. I'll try to ask her if she wants to come on.
Kasu, show yourself.
No.
Show yourself, Kasu. Let us see. Let us see the melanin popping. Come, let's go.
Hey!
Go ahead. What are you guys doing? It's alive.
Yeah.
Just jab it.
Nice. Where are you still in Ghana?
Yeah, Master.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think it come back in. We're going back in like 4 or 5 days. But his internet is terrible, man.
I know it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you guys showing off in Gambia. You've got data. We've got heat.
It's so hot out here.
Because you got router, you got landline router.
Did you hear the spite in his voice, the venom? All right, Shakira. I hear you. Yeah, we've enjoyed watching your clips, man.
Yeah,
Your dancing, the whole series.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out more videos soon, innit? I'm just but I realized that like uploading one video totally killed my Wi-Fi. So over here, I'm using a portable internet. I have no what's it called, fixed line internet. You see what I'm saying? So I've got portable internet for my computer, and I've got my phone data as well. But if like YouTube will murder your whole life, like your whole data is especially uploaded. Yeah. You get me? Like I uploaded one video, woke up in the morning and it was finished. It was done. It's over. So yeah, I gotta slow down. yeah. So, you know?
Oh, we appreciate them though. Seriously, I think the more people that go and do those vlogs, it really does a lot for the people back home, especially people who haven't been and they want to go and they're curious. Because I think your vlogs, Selena's, the sister from the Black Child Agenda. Sorry, her name has slipped my mind. But seeing all of the things that they upload. Yes, my bad. This Cheryl. Yeah, I just thought, oh wow, it's beautiful. We need to see more of that, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you believe? Yeah, I haven't seen Selena or Cheryl since I've been here. It's mad.
How? I know Selena is everywhere. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know, man. We've spoken to Selena bare times, you know. Like we're meant to be linking up because she's in Pram. Yeah, and she's moving around, innit? you know.
She's not in Pram Pram. She's, I think, next door to Pram. Is she in Pram Pram now? I thought she was in Sakamono.
No, well, she was. No, yeah, she was before, but yeah, she's all about the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did say to me. I spoke to her one time. She was like, "Well, I'm going to Togo," and then I thought, I was like, "All right then." So she's living the life where she's getting the experience, you know. But there's so much to see. There is so much to see.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. You know.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
But yo, you know
Ghana.
what, family? Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna take the pressure off my poor phone at the moment and the poor chick, and bring the pressure to the club.
Give thanks, man.
Yeah, that's up.
It's only because of you that I jumped onto this live. I would never otherwise. Well, thank you. Thank you for showing Ghana. Thank
Good
you
to
so
see
much,
your face.
Carmel and me, MA.
Wait for them to catch up.
Bless up, sis. Bless
Yeah.
up. It's
And
been
I'm going to
nice.
message you.
Yes.
Say bye.
Definitely.
Bye.
Blessings sharing with all of you.
Bye.
Bye.
Say hello
Bless
to the house for me.
Yes.
I will do.
All right then. And did you eat well? Eat well. Have some more face to wall.
Likewise.